So the other day I was sitting up in a stand waiting for a monster buck that I saw a couple days ago, and I got this idea. So just imagine being able to look out there on this mountain and actually see a bighorn sheep. Now that's what I'm talking about. 2 giant bighorn sheep. One right there and one way out in the front. That is awesome. So that's a pretty cool looking buck right there, but I don't know if that's the one we want. Guys, I'm pretty sure we found our buck. All right, so it looks like he's about to step out. He's 21 yards, but he's right in some thick brush there. We're gonna have to hold tight on him and wait till he steps out just a little bit. It's actually not a bad buck right there. Beautiful shot, double lunged him, he's down right there. Check out the rack on this buck. That looks awesome. That guy is definitely going in the lodge. Look how sharp the points are. Nice. Alright, so while we're waiting for a consecutive check, because I'm pretty sure it should be 800 plus, we're gonna hop up in the stand and I'm gonna tell you what I think about the new map. Alright, so while we're waiting for this big buck to come in, I'm gonna tell you what I think about the new map. First off, I think the map is amazing. I think I just saw the big buck spook over there actually. So hopefully he comes back in while we're still talking here. The thing about the new map though is the animals that they're introducing to it aren't really that special to me. Yes, the wolves are going to be pretty cool, and we've already hunted wolves on the Hunter Classic, which, well, let me just show you. Well, it looks like we hit her back just a little bit, but that is intestine, so we'll give her about 15 minutes and she will go down. So it's been about 15 minutes and take a look right there. Look how cool that is. You can actually see the tracer, and I actually found this wolf by seeing the tracer sticking out of this wolf. So I'm really hoping that eventually, hopefully sometime soon, Call of the Wild adds some tracer arrows as well. Alright, here she is. You can see we definitely centered her. She was walking, but let's pick her up. Intestine. And 15.0, not a bad sized female wolf, but let's just take a look. So just think, soon, these guys are going to be on Call of the Wild. So yeah, the wolves are really cool, and I think they're going to be a good addition. As far as the grizzly bear, I don't know, we already have brown bear, I can't really see that much difference. The caribou, yeah, it's cool that they're actually calling it caribou now, but we already have reindeer, so it's not really that much of a difference. And the map itself, I think, is going to be really cool. But one thing that we really need is bighorn sheep. Now that's what I'm talking about. 2 giant bighorn sheep. One right there, and one way out in the front. That is awesome. Look at the size of that ram. Holy. Let's actually zoom in on him here a little bit so we can get a better look. I'm zoomed in all the way and I can barely see him out there, but I can definitely tell he's a giant. Alright, so since there's actually 2 big rams out here, we're going to go for a shot on this back one with the 270. And that should have been a solid hit. Take a look right there. Take a look right there. I can actually see our bighorn sheep right there on the rock. Looks like he only went about 40 or 50 meters, to be honest. Alright, here he is down here. Let's take a look and see how big this ram's actually gonna be. We did get a left front leg and left lung hit at 240 yards, and he scores 167.7, so a very nice shot. And the thing is, this isn't even the big one. The other one, I think he might make 180s, and if he does, we're gonna get him mounted. But for now, let's take a look at this ram and imagine how cool these things are gonna look on Call of the Wild if they actually would add these. Well, mind you, this is an actual monster ram. They're not all this big, but that's a really good one, and let's actually take that picture right there. Okay, so we just got eyes on the female. Now, the big ram was with this female. It was a female and 2 big rams. We got one of the big rams, but the giant... No way is that him. No, it's another female. Alright, so we just came up over this next ridge, and I'm pretty sure that's him right there. Yep, that's him. That is definitely him. The wind is blowing pretty much directly at him, so we could take a far shot with a bow, but I don't think we can get too close to him with the bow, which is the only problem with this wind. So I'm hoping that eventually he circles back towards us. Alright guys, we got him right here, 60 yards away. I can't quite get a range on him, but I can pretty much tell you he's exactly 60 yards away right there. And I think we're just going to go for a shot. Because the thing is, we're prone right now, and yeah, we're not going to risk it. We're going to hold for 60. Here we go. Come on, stop. Oh, are you serious? Alright, so he's at 50. Yes! Finally, we got a decent hit into him. The first shot, I don't know what happened on that, but... he's down. He's down right there. Let's go over and go take a look. I've been stalking this ram for a little over an hour now, and we finally got in position to take a shot. The first shot wasn't good, but luckily we did hit it. And eventually we made a nice shot and brought him down. Alright, well here he is. Let's pick him up and see what he's going to score. The first shot, we hit the right front leg on him at 59 yards out. So he was 60. I was holding for 60, but I don't know why we hit so low. Then we finally put a follow-up on him. We made a lung, shoulder blade, intestine shot. He scored 167.1. So we'll take a picture of him. Yeah, that first shot, that doesn't make sense. I was holding for 60 and I hit it. You know what? When you're shooting up in the mountain, it's completely different. That's why we hit so low. But nonetheless, we got a follow-up on him, made a decent hit there. And we got ourselves a big ram down with the bow. And like I said, as soon as if Call of the Wild would actually introduce rams or sheep to the new Yukon map, it would be amazing. Because I would definitely want to hunt them with the bow. While we're waiting, we're doing a consecutive check on this doe here. And she's down. And let's see what we're doing with 0%. Good thing we took a consecutive check, because I would have hate to lose that big buck. In that case, we better get back in the stand and see if we can't take some more down. That'll work. And she's down. Well, looks like we have another doe here. Let's get ready and take a shot on her. And she's down. Is that our big buck? No, it's not. It's a cool looking buck. Definitely another cool looking buck. But it's not the one we want. That is our buck. 33 yards out, and man, I still don't have a shot. Can't take a shot through the tree. I can't even... Actually, I do. Yes! We got him! We just dropped him. Big buck down. Alright, well, that finally paid off. It was about a 32-yard shot. Very tough shot, especially since, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we don't have the spawning outline on anymore, so it's way more realistic, and you literally could not see that deer. Well, I could barely silhouette it, and that's all we had. We took the chance, and we smoked him. Let's hop down and go pick him up. All right, first let's grab this doe, and that brings us to 40%. And then we have, that's our cool buck. We don't want to mess him up either. So we're gonna grab this doe here. That should bring us to 80%. And now, let's take a look at our first buck that we got. Of course, it's gonna start raining, but it looks like we might be able to squeeze a nice picture out of that. Perfect. Let's pick him up. And he's actually silver, but he's still gonna get mounted. Look at the rack on him. That looks awesome. Double lung shot, 17 yards out on him. Trophy rating of 194, so I would imagine that should have been a gold, but either way, we'll definitely get it mounted. And this buck here, just because it was so smart, I feel like it should be a nice one. Let's find out. He is a gold. 852 double lung shot. I believe this is the same buck that I saw the other day. I really wanted to get him, and finally we made a beautiful shot. 34 yards out, double lung shot on him. Boy, is that a small buck, but that one's not. 35 yards out. Let's go for a shot. And he's down. All right, let's pick up our buck. And this guy is a gold. Ooh, perfect 800 score. I think we will get him mounted as well. Look at the rack on him. A very nice double lung shot, double lung liver. 33 yards out. So I think I just found our giant buck. He's right there, about 40 yards out. He doesn't want to come any closer. Let's go for a shot. And he's down. I think that was him. All right, here he is. And it was definitely him. He weighed 200 pounds and he scores 889. Looks like we made a double lung shot at 42 yards out. Very nice shot on him. And I think we might get him mounted. He has a very cool looking symmetrical rack. Let's get him mounted. Then let's head over to the Trophy Lodge and take a look at our giant ram. Actually, we didn't get him mounted, but I'm still going to show you what they look like. And then we're going to take a look at all three of our mounted whitetail. So this is what the bighorn sheep could look like in Call of the Wild. This guy scored 183.7, and this one over here scored 182.6. Now I actually got both these in the same hunt with the inline muzzleloader, which eventually I'm hoping that Call of the Wild adds an inline muzzleloader as well. But now you know what the bighorn sheep could look like if Call of the Wild would add them, and especially to the new map. Alright, now let's head over to the Trophy Lodge and Call of the Wild and take a look at our big whitetails. Alright, well here we are taking a look at both of our realistic mounted bucks. We have our 799 score and our 800 scoring whitetails here. And the one on the right is our biggest, I think it was like an 860 scoring, really thick, a lot of mass and a ton of points. Not only that, he was really stubborn and didn't want to come in. We made a nice shot. And yeah, I think they look really good here. And I don't really expect Call of the Wild to come out with bighorn sheep right away just because I made this video. But all I know, if we get all our voices and put them together, we could make a difference. Oh, and Call of the Wild devs, please give us the bighorn sheep. So with that, I think that's going to be a good way to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And remember, bighorn sheep.